Gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
The spotlight is blazing on Lil Baby after shocking revelations from Jayda Wayda, who just exposed what she claims is his double life. For years, the Atlanta rapper has been celebrated as a chart-topping success story, balancing his role as a father, businessman, and one of hip-hop's biggest names. But according to Jada, the image fans see doesn't tell the whole story. During a candid conversation that quickly went viral, Jada suggested that Lil Baby has been living two separate realities, the public superstar and the private man tangled in secrets. She detailed late-night disappearances, sudden lifestyle changes, and hidden relationships that allegedly fractured their bond. While she didn't mention names, her words painted a picture of betrayal and manipulation behind closed doors.
I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him.
Jada also claims she kept quiet for years to protect his image, but decided to finally speak after feeling used and discarded. "I held it down while he was out living a whole different life," she said, her tone mixing hurt with anger. The internet instantly erupted, with fans dissecting every detail, linking Jada's comments to past rumors of infidelity and questionable business ties. Some defended Lil Baby, saying Jada's story was fueled by heartbreak, while others applauded her for pulling back the curtain on a lifestyle often glamorized but rarely exposed. For Lil Baby, the timing couldn't be worse. With ongoing projects, endorsements, and his reputation as one of Atlanta's most consistent artists, this scandal has the potential to shake both his career and his personal life. The question now isn't whether Lil Baby is hiding a double life, but whether the truth Jada just dropped will permanently change how the world sees him. He pulled his legs back to him because Jayda Wayda just let something slip that has the entire internet buzzing. She basically confirmed what people have been whispering for months: the identity of Lil Baby's alleged sugar daddy.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
And surprise, surprise, it's exactly who everyone suspected from the start. Now, she didn't jump on live and drop the man's name directly, but between her cryptic posts, the way she's been moving lately, and whispers from people close to her, fans are convinced she just exposed one of the most powerful names in Lil Baby's circle. The same man tied to that infamous white party photo, the private jets, those courtside seats, and billionaire-level connections that raised eyebrows long ago. And here's where it gets even messier, because the theory goes deeper than money. People aren't just convinced this man is backing Lil Baby financially. They believe Jada walked away after allegedly discovering that the arrangement wasn't just business, it was personal, that the so-called mentorship had layers that the public never realized. Now, whether you believe it or not, the timing, the receipts, and the way Jada is maneuvering have fans convinced she just blew the lid off the one name Lil Baby has been trying to keep far away from the headlines. The suspicion is that this reveal wasn't accidental. It was a strategic drop meant to shake the narrative wide open. Before diving into the receipts, let's rewind to Jada herself. She openly admitted she tried to give her relationship with Lil Baby another chance, but said it simply didn't work. For many, that statement became the breadcrumb that confirmed everything. The quiet signal that she already knew what was really going on behind the scenes. Once Jada dropped that breadcrumb, the guessing game was basically over. Fans already had the name in mind, and it instantly took them back to that photo, the one from Michael Rubin's legendary white party. You know the shot. Lil Baby front and center, Rubin right beside him, and another guest so close it looked like they were all moving as one. This wasn't just any group picture. The angle, the body language, the tight smiles, it all looked a little too familiar. People hit screenshot quicker than a TMZ photographer chasing a scandal. And then right on cue, 50 Cent reposted it with a caption that practically screamed, "What is going on here?" That single move sent the internet into overdrive. But for longtime watchers, this wasn't just a funny party flick. It felt like confirmation of what had been whispered for months. To them, Rubin wasn't just a friendly billionaire in Lil Baby's corner. He was allegedly the one pulling strings behind the scenes, financially and maybe even personally. Suddenly, that photo became more than a memory. It became evidence in the court of public opinion. From that moment, the jokes started cutting deeper. The sugar daddy label stuck harder, the rumors got louder, and suddenly every sighting of Lil Baby with Rubin, or any other high-powered figure, was dissected frame by frame like it was a crime scene photo. Fans weren't just laughing, they were connecting dots, building entire theories around one simple picture. And here's the kicker. Michael Rubin isn't just some random rich guy in Lil Baby's orbit. He's a billionaire with a circle that stretches across athletes, top music executives, and some of the most connected power players in the game. That makes every rumor surrounding him carry even more weight, because when someone with ties that deep pops up in the middle of a controversy, the whispers don't just fade, they multiply. And if you've been paying attention over the years, you've already seen Lil Baby deep in the mix with that same circle.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal.
I don't know.
Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it, you know? Like, time don't heal if it's two people on two different pages.
He even explained the story behind the now infamous white party photo. According to him, Michael Rubin is simply a friend, and what looked suspicious in the picture was just them play wrestling. Nothing serious, just a quick moment caught on camera at the wrong time. But even with that explanation, fans aren't convinced. They keep pointing to other details that make the friendship look unusual. The gambling story, for example, is the one that refuses to fade away. Lil Baby admitted he lost nearly $9 million in less than 2 days, a staggering loss. And when it got that bad, it was Michael Rubin who stepped in. According to Baby himself, Rubin personally reached out to casinos and got him banned so he couldn't continue betting. To some people, that sounds like a loyal friend trying to protect him. But to others, especially those who already believe in the DL theory, it felt like something else entirely. It looked more like someone protecting an investment, making sure the person they're tied to doesn't spiral out of control. And this isn't the only thing fans dissect. For the longest time, Lil Baby had a unique claim in rap. He proudly said he had no tattoos. He explained in interviews that keeping a clean look helped him move in powerful business circles without being stereotyped. It became a part of his personal brand, a symbol of playing the long game and standing apart from the rest. Here's how he put it when asked directly about that choice. When fans caught Lil Baby's very first tattoos, it was already a headline moment. But what really threw everyone off was the placement, right on his inner thighs. Nobody saw that coming, and instantly the timeline exploded. Why there, of all places? The questions poured in nonstop. Then came the performance that sent everything spiraling. Lil Baby hit the stage in shorts, a tank top, and a bright pink belt, moving around and pulling his shorts up just enough to flash the fresh ink. It wasn't subtle, it was a statement.
Where? Give me a Prada bag because he proud of me, full of honey buns, with a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun. You got two Richie, man? Two Richie one day, man.
And he proud of you.
Hey, he brought me a Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
Prada bag because he proud of you. Yeah. Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. But they gonna try to try. Shit. They right, y'all.
You deserve it. Come on. You deserve it. Come on.
I like getting that paper. Ain't nobody more.
Within hours, fan-shot videos surfaced online, spreading like wildfire. It didn't take long for people to screen record, zoom in, and repost those clips with captions that were anything but subtle. Some brushed it off, saying he was just showing off new tattoos and enjoying himself, but others tied it directly into the ongoing DL rumors, calling it a soft launch for another side of him. Once that narrative took off, it turned into fuel for an entirely new round of speculation, and Lil Baby didn't ignore it. On Lil Yachty's podcast, he admitted the jokes weren't funny to him at all. He even claimed he pulled the security footage from the white party to prove the infamous hug with Rubin was quick and harmless. But here's the problem. He never released that footage. And on the internet, when you say you've got proof but don't show it, people automatically assume it isn't in your favor. Instead of calming things down, it gave the rumor mill even more oxygen. Fans connected dots, conspiracy threads multiplied, and suddenly the tattoos were being linked to a bigger pattern. Because when you line up Lil Baby's closest connections, one name keeps surfacing every single time: James Harden. And it's not like that friendship has ever been low-key. They've been moving together for years, courtside at games, traveling across the globe, and popping up at every major event like a package deal.
Michael Rubin was never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And that picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth, you know, I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying?
But the moment that really made people raise their eyebrows came during Harden's extravagant birthday gift back in 2020. He pulled up with a Prada duffel stuffed with $100,000 in cash, a Richard Mille watch worth another small fortune, and yes, actual honey buns stacked right inside. The video of Lil Baby opening the bag spread everywhere. For some fans, it was nothing more than a rich friend flexing, lavish gifts between stars, but others tucked it away, connecting it to a bigger story. One viral comment summed up the internet's mood perfectly. Lil Baby's been giving his honey buns to Harden. It was meant as a joke, but it fueled the narrative people had already been building. And that's the power of the internet. It doesn't need hard proof, just a handful of flashy moments, a couple of inside jokes, and a theory that feels like it fits. Harden's birthday gift became one of those core receipts fans point to whenever the conversation sparks back up. And it wasn't the last. Not long after that viral birthday, Harden and Lil Baby were back in headlines together, this time in Paris during Fashion Week 2021.
What's the most you ever lost gambling at once?
$8 million.
How long?
Like one day, like probably like 40 hours straight. I lost like $8 million,
That's not,
$9 million.
That's not one.
I made myself stop gambling. I had Mike Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino. Because I just do shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all.
Nope.
So what's the reason why you made sure in the world of tattoos you don't have any?
Being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug. I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You get what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn.
Only time I can see me getting a tattoo, like, it gotta be real sentimental to me. Like,
They weren't looking for trouble, but trouble still found them. French police stopped their car claiming they smelled cannabis. That's when things spiraled in front of countless cameras. Harden was frisked and questioned before being let go. Lil Baby wasn't as lucky. He was fined for possession, photographed being escorted toward a police van, and the images instantly went global. Those photos didn't just show Lil Baby in a vulnerable moment. They cemented the idea that wherever Harden goes, Baby is right there beside him, through luxury and through scandal. To fans, it wasn't just a friendship anymore. It looked like a partnership that ran far deeper than the surface. Of course, those Paris photos hit the internet before Harden and Lil Baby were even back at their hotel. At the time, many saw it as just an unlucky run-in with French police. But looking back now, fans have folded it straight into the larger pattern. another headline-making moment with Harden, another clip that lives forever in the compilation videos people keep circulating online. And here's where the whispers stretched even further. Over time, the internet didn't stop at Harden. Rumors popped up suggesting Lil Baby might have been connected to other artists too, including speculation about Jayda Wayda. Nothing confirmed, no solid proof, but for people already convinced of the theory, it felt like another puzzle piece fitting into the same story. Then came the leaked tape drama. A blurry clip started circulating, allegedly showing someone who looked like Lil Baby involved in an intimate act with another man. The internet ran wild with it, pushing the clip everywhere. Lil Baby had to address it head on. He jumped on social media and wrote, "Y'all gotta stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored. The extremes people go to for clout is sick. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. This my last time addressing any kind of dumb clickbait. What's wrong with y'all? No flaws, no cap in my raps." That statement was meant to shut it down, but instead it only sparked another round of DL talk. The denials didn't erase the speculation, they amplified it. And things got even messier when Instagram model Teresa Lava went on a podcast and dropped heavy hints about a personal run-in with Lil Baby, implying that he might not be as straight as he presents. To fans already convinced, this was gasoline on the fire. Suddenly, Lil Baby wasn't just fighting rumors, he was battling an internet machine that thrives on mystery, speculation, and every breadcrumb that can be twisted into scandal.
It's okay. I don't understand.
By the time Jada dropped her breadcrumbs, the internet already had years of fuel to work with, and that's why her subtle moves hit harder than anything else. Fans didn't just see a breakup, they saw confirmation of every theory they'd been stacking. Suddenly, every old rumor, every viral clip, and every cryptic moment started being pieced together like a puzzle that had finally clicked into place. And here's where things get really wild, because insiders claim Jada knew exactly what she was doing. She didn't have to say names. She didn't have to post proof. All she had to do was hint. That alone was enough to reignite speculation around Lil Baby, Harden, Rubin, and the entire circle of billionaires and industry elites connected to them. The timing was too sharp to be accidental. From there, the internet spiraled deeper. Fans began digging into business connections, spotting Baby at private events, dinners, and flights where cameras weren't supposed to be rolling. Each photo that surfaced was treated like evidence. Each video, another receipt. Even harmless appearances started looking suspicious once Jada's breadcrumbs painted them in a new light. And while Lil Baby has denied everything multiple times, fans are quick to point out that denial doesn't erase patterns, it only makes them louder. To them, the tattoos, the gambling ban, the honey bun gift, the Paris arrest, and now Jada's quiet exit all stack into one story too messy to ignore. Now the big question is this: was Jada calling out a secret that's been sitting in plain sight all along, or is this just another internet narrative spiraling out of control? Either way, the damage is done. The rumors aren't fading, they're multiplying, and the pressure on Lil Baby's image is heavier than ever. She didn't drop the full details, but she gave just enough for the rumor pages to sink their teeth into. The talk of a one-night stand play with a powerful name was more than enough to set the blogs on fire. Screenshots, captions, and side comments kept the flames alive while the internet did what it always does, fill in the blanks with speculation. And through all of this, Jada has remained silent. No confirmations, no denials, just keeping things clean, staying locked in on her businesses, and maintaining a strong co-parenting image. That silence has only added fuel, because when the spotlight is this hot, people don't forget. The reality is, rumors like these never just disappear. Every time Lil Baby pops up at an event, drops a new performance clip, or gets spotted with the same circle of names, the theory comes storming right back into the conversation. For fans, each new sighting isn't just a moment, it's another breadcrumb to connect. So maybe the real question isn't whether any of this is true or false. The bigger question is, what's the next thing that's going to drop? What's the next photo, the next cryptic post, or the next insider whisper that flips the story again? Because if history tells us anything, it's that the internet is waiting and the saga is far from finished. Drop your takes in the comments, smash that like button, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next twist in this drama. And don't skip out. Check the video on screen right now, because the next chapter of this story is about to get even wilder.